Hi, Barbies. Hi, Kens. Hi, cuties. How we doing out there? Banger song. Banger. I missed you. Hello. Hello. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Albie? With the 22 months. Holy king. Eepy. Bit of an eepy evening for the Albie. But also Friar Tuck. Cutie. Hello. How are you doing, sweet thing? All right, Albie, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do, King. I believe in you. When you're ready, hit that shit. When you are ready. Oh, shit. Built different. Already ready. Oh, my God. We're starting strong. We're starting strong with the 22-month Reno. What you got? Oh, I compliment you. Easy. 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 Albie, listen. You're awesome. Okay, I know I said it, but I'll say it again. I love how your brain works. You have a fantastic brain. I love your mind. I love how it operates. And I love your art. So there you go. Get complimented, nerd. Get absolutely complimented. Yeah. Bet you weren't expecting that, were you? They didn't send your VR headset. Alright, who am I yelling at? Send them my way. Send them my way, Friar Tuck. I will put them in a headlock. Alright, I'm just doing hand lotion here. My hands have been so dry. Y'all ever get that in the winter? My mittens be dry as shit. I'm so sorry that they didn't send your VR headset, though. That's some bullshit. I bet you were all excited and ready for it. Not cool. Corpo scum. Alright, we'll do a sleigh check. Boom, boom, boom. Sleigh check. We got some, like, Valentine's. It's a Valentine's moment. We're doing February, you know. You guys are my Valentines this year. You already know it. Okay? They're French, so it makes sense. Damn. Damn. I can't even defend it. I can't even defend it. You know what I'm saying? Baloney! My love of my life, Baloney. How are you? How are you, cutie? Bet you're out there working. Working hard. Or hardly working. No. No. Baloney works hard. Okay? Baloney works hard out here. Let me minimize this. Albie, thank you again so fucking much for the 22 months. Appreciate you, King. Always. Oh, it's so nice to be live. So your girl was down. I had a fucking bit of a rough back attack. Kind of stuck in bed for the better part of like 6 days. Fucking sucked. But I am much more on my feet now. I got some good rest. Finally. We're okay. We're okay. People from your town don't like France. The classic Irish-French clashing. Didn't they try to colonize Ireland at one point, and Ireland was like, absolutely not. I feel like a lot of places have tried to colonize Ireland, and Ireland's always just been like, no. No thanks. No thanks. Saw a meme saying yesterday was the most likely day someone was gonna break up with me. Yesterday? So you're saying if we made it through yesterday, we're good? Let's fucking go. Saved. Is it because they don't want us? They don't want to. They don't want to like spend money on Valentine's Day. Is that what that's about? Stop rioting, give even more rest. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The French tried to help, but they bailed. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, France. The fuck. The fuck are you doing? Ain't no way. I know. No, it felt good to get like some actual rest and just kind of fucking I get stuck in the cycle though when I'm down like that. Then when I'm finally back up again, I have all this shit I want to do and like take care of because it's like piling up. And then fucking I tend to overdo it and end up back down again. I tried to really not do that this time. Taking it slow. Okay. We slow. We a little slow, but we're okay. Okay? I think it's going to be okay. Yesterday, the most likely day to get broken up with. Wow. I mean, if you're breaking up with someone strictly because you don't want to spend money on Valentine's Day, then you're probably not worth much of a date anyway. You know what I'm saying? If anyone ever dumps you because they don't want to spend money on Valentine's Day, which I don't even care about Valentine's Day, like it's just corpo scum. It's just corporation shit. I never expect anything on Valentine's Day. Evil usually gets me like flowers and candy. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. But like, there's no way that like I break up with someone just because they're not getting me something for Valentine's Day. You know? I don't know. I feel like most holidays are so shim-shammy, just corporate ways to make more corporate money. You know what I'm saying? All because they didn't want to go to war with the British Empire. Cowards! Cowards! Le français, ce n'est pas bien. C'est mal. Ça va mal. Ça va mal. You know what I'm saying? Not me taking like 7 years of French. Man, I wish they would have offered something besides my choices in school were either Spanish or French. And it would have been really cool, I feel like, to have other options too, you know? But my school was pretty small, so that's all they had. I went with French. I did all 4 years in high school, and then I did a few years in college. I've honestly forgotten, like, a lot of it. And I can read it a lot better than I can, like, understand it with my ears. Like, if I see the words on paper, I can pretty much get the gist of it, but I'm so out of practice. It's true, like, with language, like, if you don't use it, like, you start to lose it. For sure. I don't think I'd ever want to go to, like, Paris, though. Not Paris. No. If I did go to France, I'd want to go to, like, the south of France, where it's, like, so pretty. But also, I have, like, a million other places that I'd rather go besides there. Yes, I feel like, especially in California, you just, like, learn some Spanish just by being in California. You know, we have a very high Hispanic population here, so it's a language you hear a lot of. Beautiful language. I picked up on some of it just from existing around it, you know? And there's a lot of similarities between like French and Spanish, actually. If you have a handle on one, you can kind of get the grasp of the other, I feel like. The only French you remember from school is pronunciation. If you see the word, you can probably say it the right way. I mean, that's half the battle. Where they lost me was like the, I think I've talked about this before, it was like the l'imparfait, like the, in the past participle and the imperfect form. Yikes. Yikes. Talking about conjugating verbs in the possible future tense, like you would do something. Instead of just saying you would, there's like a whole different conjugation for the verb. Stop. Polish is useful here. Oh, in Ireland. Is it really? Okay, lots of Polish people in Ireland. I did not know that. I think Gaelic, Ireland's native language, is just beautiful. It's like an intense language. It's such an ancient language, Gaelic is. But it's just beautiful to listen to. I don't know any Gaelic. I wish I did. Thieves learns Gaelic on stream. Thoughts? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, there it is. You try. Oh, GoDaddy! Lord Goaty in the fucking house. Tried learning it for a while. It's quite hard with the grammar. Yeah, Polish sounds wild to my ears. I can't pick up. Okay, Ukrainian. Yes, I was just talking with Evil about this the other day. I wish that my stupid American ears were better at differentiating between hearing Russian and hearing Ukrainian. Like, I want to be able to tell the difference, but they sound so similar to me that, like, I can't. And you don't want to ask because then it's like, I don't know. It's a little bit touchy. I've had it be a little bit touchy of a subject where it's like, oh, are you from Russia? It's like, no, I'm from Ukraine. It's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I my bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. Stupid American brain. Stupid American brain can't tell the difference. They teach us nothing in school. No, it's true. Would have loved to continue, but got reasons to forget all the language. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ukrainian has 7 grammatical cases. That sounds intense. That sounds intense. It's such a beautiful language, though. I'm on an Eastern European kick. I watched Heated Rivalry, right? And so now I'm on this like hot Eastern European guy kick. Okay, it's like don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Sonic, hello there, Mr. Devman. Hey, I was watching your Cat Warfare tournament. I was lurking. I am so sorry I didn't get a chance to participate in that. My back was bleh. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys had so much fun. Had a blast. All that good stuff. You deserve it, King. That's our Devman. There's a lot of Polish and Ukrainian people here in Ireland. Took in a lot of children from the Chernobyl area. Okay, I didn't know that either. Interesting. See? Lore. But like IRL world lore. You know what I'm saying? IRL lore. Thank you for the shout out and doing that, Lord Goaty. Appreciate you, King. Appreciate you. Yeah, language is a trip. Language is adorable. I love how humans communicate. I love how humans communicate. Hey! Hey! How are you? Yo! Welcome in, cutie. Hold on. Let me... can I do this? Love that there is a Junkrats command. You absolutely know it. Watch Dairy Girls. Okay, now listen. I tried... Okay, and I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't. Also, why aren't you a VIP? Hey, there you go. Hey, VIP. Hey, VIP. There it is. Father Ted. I know, I need some good Irish. There was a book I had to read for school. Oh my god, it was in college, and I can't fucking... Bad American Comedy Brain, I guess. Probably. Send help. I just was saying, okay? Like, I literally... no, okay, it was a book. An Irish book about... It was a queer love story, and it takes place in Dublin in, like, the, I want to say, early 1900s. God, I cannot remember what it's called at all. But it was just fantastic. And, like, we, had to read a chapter every so often, and I ended up blammoing through the whole fucking book. Okay, now I have to, hold on. Hold on. Irish queer literature. Surely it would be somewhere under that. Oh no. I feel like if I saw the title, I would... The Field? No, it's not The Field. I wanna know what love is. There's a lot of Irish queer literature. What the fuck? Wait, this all looks so good. Hold on. Let me show you guys. The Field is a very sad... Well, this book was sad, too. It's not The Field. No, it's not The Field. It's not The Field. I love... Okay, Kissing the Witch, Old Tales and New Skins. I don't know what it is, but it says witchy. I'm in. I don't know if Portrait of Dorian Gray... I don't know if that's Irish, is it? Defense of Wrath. Okay, one thing I fucking suck at is the pronunciation. the pronunciation of Gaelic and Irish words. I wish I was better. Jazzy! My love of my life. My love of my life. Jazzy, how are you? Okay, I can't find it. Anyway. L, it's a good book. It's a good book. Okay, I promise. What is it? We don't know, but it's good. Hi, Jazzy. You're looking extra beautiful today, if I do say so myself. All right, listen. Pause. Okay, hit that shit. Pause that shit. We got some things on the docket today, fam. Okay, I missed you guys so much. I'm so glad to be here and be live, be chilling with my cuties. I got some stuff I want to watch. All right? I got some stuff I want to watch. Let's start strong. We're going to start strong here, okay? We got Valentine's Day coming up. You know what I mean? So let's start the Valentine's Day season off correctly. Okay, with a brand new episode of The Poly Couple. Everyone's favorite cringe. Who's ready? Who's ready? We're gonna start it off right here. Cuties. Here we go. Okay, so it's been a minute since we watched the last episode, so let's do our little recap here. Okay, so this was When Booty Calls. What even happened here? Oh yeah, Dana went to the gym looking for fellows. Oh yeah, they kind of had a little moment. They did a little kissy poos. And then Dana's at the gym trying to pick dudes up. Man, she spent a lot of time at the gym trying to pick dudes up.
Religion, sex, age, political affiliation. There's literally nothing that says...
Oh, this lady. Yes, they had this author on. Okay, best guest they've had on the podcast so far. And I feel like they did not... Can I be so for real? I feel like they did not appreciate... Can I say it? I feel like it's because, they're probably not going to sleep with her. So, like, who cares anyway, right? Yeah, stop sleeping with your podcast guests. Thoughts? All right? Stop it, Daniel. Daniel can't keep getting away with it.
How can I do you?
Oh, yeah, and then fucking he calls in.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Daniel. I actually got a question for Dr. Stevens. I read some of your book, and...
Yikes.
Well, I'm in a bit of a situation.
I can't say I know everything, but I'll do my best.
Mm-hmm.
Jazzy!
So
They got a very famous author on, and then he calls into the podcast and is like, drama. It was some drama, Jazzy. It was some drama. Not gonna lie. This
recently cheated on me, and we've been discussing opening our relationship. Do you think that's wise, or do you think it's irreparable?
Well, at least 1 in 3 people cheat in their lifetime, even when it used to be punishable by stoning. So it's an interesting moral question. Is monogamy a human construct that goes against our biology? So do I think cheating is irreparable? No, couples have worked through it with honesty and communication. And if you're open to non-monogamy...
I want her to come on this podcast. This show. Come on my show, author lady. I will ask you good questions, and I will... You will be appreciated here. And we can ask her all our questions, guys.
Talking about it is the first step.
Okay. Thanks, Dr. Stevens.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's incredibly awkward. That's incredibly awkward. That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay, so then, you and Andy are in
A relationship?
Not that I know of.
Well, it seems like you guys are gonna have a talk.
What? No, we're not. Oh,
If he listens to the doctor.
Poly problems? The doctor is in.
Ooh.
Okay, Daniel, you're acting like a fucking... I'm not gonna lie, Daniel's kind of acting like a 5-year-old. Ooh, it's like when you got called to the principal's office in school, and everybody's like, ooh. So stupid. Okay. That's just mean. That's what I'm saying. All right, here we go. Here's the new episode. This is called Shall We Talk or Have Sex? Hey. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out in RP.
I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you.
Cat jamming.
Got my mind set on
Podcast. I hope you guys have fun. Got it back to work on Junkrat's. Oh my god, Mr. Devman. Yes. We're excited. We're excited for the Junkrats. That's our dev man. Can't wait to squat up on that. You
but
pop off,
it's
King.
gonna take money. A whole lot of spending money. It's gonna take plenty of money.
Hey.
Hey.
How was the live podcast?
Well, it went fine, as you might have heard.
Why would you say that?
Why is he being
I
weird?
don't know. You tell me, Andrew.
Andrew.
Why are you calling me by my full name?
I don't know. Maybe that's just what you feel like calling yourself today.
What's he doing here? Guys, enhance. Guys, somebody enhance. Enhance. Who is he messaging? What is this? Is this Discord? No. Enhance. Somebody check this. Ain't no way.
He's fine, thanks.
I know. Get him out of here. I know.
What?
Ike.
Andy, I know it was you.
What was me?
Ike. Hi, honey. Yeah, did you poopy? You always have to poopy when I'm streaming, huh? He says hi, guys. Ike just likes saying hi to you guys. That's all. I know, baby. You got food and water right here. He's been doing really good, guys. He's been eating his new food and sticking with it. My little man. Okay, sorry.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Stop what?
Okay.
Stop
pick it
it.
up. I
Sorry.
can make my bed.
You gonna go to sleep right now?
I'm probably gonna watch TV, but then yes, eventually I'm going to go to sleep.
Yep.
Well, I'm finishing up some work.
Yeah, I
Don't you
bet you
got
are.
a shower or
I
anything?
already showered today.
What about your teeth?
Probably gonna eat still.
Okay, Dad. Okay, Dad. Like fucking no. Whatever. But you don't tell me what to do. 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 Sorry. Hello, police. There has been a crime. He told me what to do. Wee.
Okay. Well, you can watch. I can scoot over.
Can watch what? Watch you work? Oh, so fun. What a treat. So fun. Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
You're not gonna be bothered if I watch Housewives?
It shows white noise.
He secretly loves Housewives.
Yeah.
Does he have ChatGPT up? Oh.
Okay.
ChatGPT, how do I be a gaslighting son of a bitch? Enter prompt. You know? I don't know how to use ChatGPT.
No, I saw you two talking. I saw you over there by the damn.
That's
I
why.
saw the way you were looking at him and the way he was looking at you. And I
Too
know-
loud.
No, I know.
You want me to leave?
Oh, no, it's your place, too.
Person you like. And I saw both of
Winnie.
your feet were
Are you deaf?
way.
Oh, it's bothering you? Because I'm sorry, I just thought it was white noise.
It's white noise at a very loud volume.
Sure. I think anyone would. He's a beautiful man, but it doesn't mean that I have a crush on him. And I have told her time and time again, I know he's yours. I would
Oh, it's
never
painful.
step
Why
on
is this so
anyone's
painful?
toes.
Get your feet off the table.
You seem excited.
I am. I'm gonna start a community today.
You are.
I am.
What?
You're gonna join a community?
I'm gonna join it if there is one, and if there isn't, I will build it.
You seem pretty
Okay.
confident.
I just know about these things.
It is
Yeah, you're
painful.
reading
Hey,
on
no,
it?
it's true.
Just built in.
Dana, if you get home from the gym today and you've started a community, I will.
You're gonna give me something? What are you gonna give me?
Can we go on our trek already?
I will start a new Korean drama with you.
Whoa.
But I have my Christmas returns to do tonight.
So we'll do when you get back.
Well, it's gonna be a while. You're gonna stay up till then?
If you build a community today and I'm sleeping, you can wake me up.
There you go.
Well, now I have to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wait, you have to say, but when will I see you again?
But when will I see you again?
Oh, never! Never!
She's such a fucking drama kid. Like, Dana absolutely in high school was a fucking drama kid. Oh, I love it. Honestly, like, I get along with the drama kids, okay? I was a drama kid myself. Although I wasn't real quirky with it, but I hung out with some of the quirky kids, and it was pretty cool. Oh yeah, work it. Couldn't be me. Pop off.
Great job, Delon. You too, Stephanie.
Doing great out there. Is this what the U.S. is like? I don't know. I guess.
I'm Dana's younger self, and
Hi.
Oh, hi.
I'm uncomfortable
You're new
with that
here.
RP.
Yeah, I just started going.
Oh, flirt?
It's really good. You made a really healthy choice for yourself in doing so.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, we're all here to support you, so if you have any questions, just
Aw.
ask.
Do you work here?
No, I just started coming last year. It's just changed my life.
Wow, that's amazing. You probably have all these friends then, huh?
Oh, I know some of the people, yeah. Most of them are regulars.
That's cool. That's cool. I don't really know anyone else yet.
Oh my God, well, I can introduce you.
Big friend.
Yeah.
Looks like a small ass gym. You might
She
as well make
seems
friends.
amazing. You know her?
Oh, that's Desiree. She is.
She's like strong.
She?
Yeah.
No. Hey, Desiree. This is Dana.
Hi.
This guy. This guy's a little goofy, but you know what? I like his energy. I like the energy. Okay.
Hey.
Desiree is busy.
You're really
Okay.
killing it.
Okay. Desiree is busy working out, and I don't know if she wants to talk right now. Like, okay, look, I used to go to the gym way back in the day, okay? Don't try to talk to me. Like, if I go to the gym, I'm there to, like, do my fucking workout and get the fuck out of there, okay? I'm not there to, like, socialize or to talk to people. Like, I'm locked in to do my shit and then get out. It's not, for me, it's not a social place. I don't know, maybe it is for some people, but if I'm at the gym, I'm trying to get my shit done. You know what I'm saying?
I come every day.
Yeah, I'm
Call me Desiree.
working on it.
You just have to be consistent.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is Brian.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you.
Hi, Brian.
So it's an interesting moral question.
So
Is
probably
monogamy a
just-
human construct?
Probably
that goes
just like leave Desiree alone. Okay. Stop bothering people. Yeah, headphones are a must. Absolutely. You've never been to a gym? Honestly, like, the only time in my life I went to a gym consistently was when I was trying to get in the Navy, many moons ago. And that was the only reason I went, was to try to get in shape for that. It's honestly like, they're kind of gross a lot of the time. People be sweating on things and all that shit. A lot of what you can do at the gym, you can do at home. Minus, you know, obviously some of the machines and stuff that are nice to have, but I don't know. There's definitely people there, so that's a thing, you know?
Star biology.
This is terrible. She is boring. Polyamory is boring.
What? Daniel, you had a distinguished author on your podcast and you're saying she's boring just because you just don't want to fuck her. I'm sorry. Like, that's literally what it is. Like, you don't want to fuck her, so it's boring. Oh my God. She was trying to, like, lay it down, okay? She had points. She was valid.
Boring.
I mean, you think this would be like the best guest we can get on the podcast?
I don't know, man. I think the people want, like, tea, not water.
I want
No,
boobs.
I don't want tea. I want to get, like, people get educated about things so that they have some knowledge. Okay, Vives, you gotta relax. It's not real. It's not a real story. Okay.
Ollie, what are you trying to seduce me?
Daniel, just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Daniel's like, okay, I might be PMSing a little bit. Is it just me? Like, Daniel's really pissing me off this episode. I'm sorry.
Why do you make everything about you?
Yeah!
I think Dana was right. We don't want, like, doctors and real information.
He
We
might
want
try
people
and
with
fuck the
experiences,
couch.
juiciness.
Was I supposed to know that a polyamorous researcher would be bad for a poly podcast?
Well, however you reached out to her seemed to work. What if we just do that for, like, entertaining people?
I mean, the Lotus episode had the most views since Esther. How did you reach out to her?
Esther, my queen.
I don't think I'm gonna drink tonight.
Why didn't you say that before I poured these?
No, you're supposed to
I
watch
just
TV
DM'd
with Dana.
her in, like, a chill way.
Okay, well, maybe we should
Peer
just do
pressure.
that then.
This is
I
not
reached
good.
out to, like, 20 people. She was the only one we got.
Okay, let's do another 20. Let's do 40.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to do outreach? Sure you don't want to get us a business meeting with the devil?
No, I want to do it your way.
But the devil's hot, right? Guys, can we get the devil on the Vives broadcast?
Come on. Show me the first message you sent Lotus.
Okay.
Okay, I am on done. 15.
Think you can make it to 40?
You know, why don't we wait
couch.
a bit? You know, see how these fare.
Getting tired, huh?
Hey, he's gonna pull it out in front of the couch. He's gonna pull it out.
Hey, why do you always sit on the floor? It's more comfortable down there.
I don't even notice where I end up.
Okay, Oatly. No, you were right,
Yeah, I
hey.
guess I see the
It's
appeal.
the
Don't
couch.
come down here.
What? I'm sorry, do you own the floor?
Bro, not again. Not again,
I should
man.
Late.
Yep. Oh, it's so awkward. Guys,
Who's ready to watch a Korean drama?
I was actually just about to leave.
Because you don't want to watch a Korean drama?
No, I genuinely want to. You make them sound really good.
Because they are. They are good.
Okay, maybe next time.
We can wait for you.
No, that's okay. You guys, watch without me. I will catch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, what, I don't get a hug?
Oh, I forgot.
where my hug at? Where's my hug at? Give me a hug. What? I don't get a hug? Shut the fuck. Like, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Sorry.
I'm proud of us.
Yes. Okay, well, I'll see you
Okay.
later.
Good.
Bye. Oh, are you all right?
Oh, true, hey.
Something happened?
What do you mean? No.
Okay.
So what, we're watching a Korean drama? You started Community today?
Met some people. Some progress.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I am a nice boyfriend, so we can watch an episode.
It's like you want to watch it.
Are you trying to get me to not watch it?
No.
Just watch the show. My God.
I'm gonna go put my stuff down.
Okay. Dana's kind of real for that, though, not gonna lie. Hold on, can we just, oh, God. Okay! That was rough. That was a hard watch. That was a hard watch, not gonna lie. There it is. Yikes, bro. Daniel pissing me off. Daniel pissing me off, man. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Wonder how many times they have to do these scenes. I don't know. I want to interview them so bad. You know, I want to interview them. Come on the show, poly couple, please. I'm going to do it. I'm going to reach out. Someday. Well, there it is. That was the poly couple. Ugh. All right, everybody shake it off. Sage the stream. It's okay. Daniel's not here. He can't fuck your couch. He's not going to hurt you. It's okay. Okay? No fucking the couch. All right? No. Bad. You get off of there. You get out. Get down. Get down. No, Jazzy. No, Sag. It's not Sag. I know. Okay. Now. Moving on from the cringe. Okay, we'll move on from that. It's okay. You're safe now. We'll watch some cool stuff, alright? Because there are some trailers. Some movie trailers that I would like to take a look at. Some movie and show trailers. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to start strong here. So there is a new Star Wars animated show coming out in April 6th. Okay? And it's about Maul. It's a Darth Maul show. Okay? I'm in. I think Darth Maul is pretty badass. And honestly, Star Wars animation, I feel like, is actually where some of the best Star Wars stories get told, honestly. So I'm pretty fucking excited for this. So let's check it out. My body's ready.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Fucking sick.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And
The animation
I
looks
offer you
beautiful, not gonna lie.
an opportunity.
Oh, sick. Fucking wicked. Oh, let's fucking go. Yeah, baby. Get mauled. Get mauled. Oh, the Clone Wars is so good too.
We
Yes!
have all been made
Put it in me!
to suffer. We survive, but do not live.
The perk. He's so cool.
The Emperor wants you dead.
Ooh.
Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can
Yeah,
be
fuck him up,
shattered.
Mom. Oh, so cool. Oh! Yeah, baby. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Dude, okay, this looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, this looks sick. Like, I can't wait to watch it. Type shit. I've always thought Darth Maul was badass. I love Sith Lord stories. I'm a bit of a Sith girl. Okay, bit of a Sith girl. So I am stoked for that one. Evil and I have been watching... we just got Disney Plus again. Splurged for that. And we've been watching Tales of the Underworld, which is another Star Wars animated, like, short story scenario. And, man, they have some Cad Bane episodes that... Oh, my God, the lore is so good. Like, I just, like... That's good Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit. So if you have Disney Plus and you watch Tales of the Underworld, 100%. 100%. God damn. I fucking love Star Wars. Also, we watched the episode 1 in the Discord last movie night. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll fuck around and watch, you know, episode 2, episode 3. I don't know. I don't know. We can go crazy with it. Honestly, you have to get through episode 1 so that you can get to episode 2 so that you can get to episode 3. Star Wars episode 3 is peak Star Wars. It is in my mind, it is the Star Wars. The Star Wars. You understand? Anyway. Relax, Beeves. There's one of the Star Wars What If episodes that's done in Irish animation style. You know what? I vaguely recall this. It's, what's it called? Visions? Oh my god, Visions is so cool. I love that thing. No, Albie, no. Episode 7, Episode 8, and Episode 9 can suck my dick. They fucking suck. They're not Star Wars. 7, 8, and 9 are garbage. I spit on them. Like, I fucking hate them so much. They're so garbage. They're so trash. They're so bad. Shit writing, shit acting. It's not even cool. Sorry. I have some very strong feelings about it, if you can't tell. Anyway, let's move on. The next trailer that we have here to watch today is called The Morrigan. Let's check it out. Yeah, Visions is amazing.
The records of the pagan goddesses were passed down by the ancient Celts. The Morrigan's true history was essentially eroded. So much so that I believe she may have been a real historical figure, not merely a demon of myth and legend.
Do you believe there could be a reason these men disposed of her in such a brutal fashion?
They feared her return.
If you need help on the dig, I'm really not doing anything, so I could help.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Takes place in Europe.
You know, sometimes if you're alone up there, you can feel a presence.
The Morrigan. Ah!
We found a burial casket today.
Why not open it now?
What they say about mummies.
Screecher's Reach. I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
I'm not superstitious.
She was acting quite strangely.
An entity known as the Morrigan. You can see her. Roll for romance. Roll for romance. Bro didn't roll for romance.
The Morrigan is an immortal being.
Leave her alone.
Can't be killed.
You guys bothered her, didn't you? I'm guessing.
Perhaps we can kill the human host.
Don't engage with her!
I don't know.
What did you dig up at the ruins?
I don't know. Maybe. It's a maybe for me. It does kind of look like Ireland. That's what I was thinking too, right? Plus, you know, like Morgan Le Fay. Well, that's more like British, I suppose, but also kind of not. I've always thought Morgan Le Fay was a very cool character. And you know what? It sounds like they bothered this queen. So, until I see differently, I frankly, I'm on her side. Probably just leave her alone. Thoughts? Like, probably just leave her alone. Anyway, that's the Morrigan. I don't know. Maybe if it was free on something, I would watch it, but I don't know. You know, it doesn't, like, super call to me. It doesn't super call to me. Okay, next trailer we have here is called In the Blink of an Eye. Subtitles? In the Blink of an Eye.
Life seems so improbable. And then it all makes sense looking back.
It's just you and me, buddy. My research is kind of a big deal.
Oh,
we could
Rashida
find out where we come from.
Jones. I like her.
We could live longer.
Good morning, Coakley.
Good morning, Roscoe.
Oh my god, is that Weird Barbie?
We reached a new planet.
Let's go, Weird Barbie in space. I'm in.
In 26 years.
Won't that be nice, huh?
Why?
Our old home was dying, and now we're making a new home.
I guess that's just the nature of life, right?
Right.
Finding each other. Making little people. Watching them grow. It's how we were made.
We survived.
I can't love someone this much.
Oh wow, so I think it's like 3 different stories.
It's too painful. What?
You love me? Since when?
I just told you I'm in pain.
That is so you. I love you too.
Everyone that was there before you.
This looks like a cool idea for a movie though, not gonna lie.
Never really go away. And what a beautiful thing.
Honestly, I'm in. So it looks like it's 3 stories told across 3 different times, like caveman, present day, and then in the future. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks good. Good casting. I like Rashida Jones. I like... God, I'm trying to remember Weird Barbie's name. And I can't. I can't remember it. Damn. Damn them. Well, that's it. That's the movie trailers. Okay. We had some good, we had some bad. We watched The Poly Couple. Now I've got big news. I've got big news for Alexander Skarsgard enjoyers. Okay, I don't know if you guys know, but Alexander Skarsgard recently hosted SNL. Okay, and I haven't gotten to watch it. I've been down, but I'm here now, and I'm ready. So we're gonna watch Alexander Skarsgard hosting SNL. Okay? SNL, it's an American, like, it's called Saturday Night Live. It's like an American, like, nighttime show type scenario. You know what I mean? It's like skits put together, and they usually get like a famous actor or singer to like be a part of it every week. They do a new show. It's basically like skits put together, some music, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, my baby daddy. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Oh my god. I'm sorry. Like, hello? Call me Willy Wonka? Because I don't know if he can say that. I don't know if he can say that, actually. Do you? Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Because I find it very cringe. We're only watching this because it's Alexander Skarsgård. Lock the fuck in, guys. Lock the fuck in.
It's the Immigrant Dad Talk Show with your host.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm concerned. What am I watching? What am I seeing? What is being presented in front of my eyes right now? Listen, I am here to watch some Alexander Skarsgård. I am not here for your weird ass skit. Oh my god. Kill me. Brian, kill me. I can't. Is there more? There's more.
Well, thanks, kids, for flying in to come see your old mom and dad.
That mustache is so bad. Matches is when Ryan Gosling was on. And honestly, like, Ryan Gosling was more entertaining. I'll say it. Like, Alexander Skarsgård is daddy, sure. But, like, Ryan Gosling was more entertaining. I don't watch SNL. You have to understand, like, this is actually very real. Like, do you know how much, like, politics in this country right now are, like, dividing families and shit? Because all these old fucking boomers, like, okay, check it out. My dad is a 3-time Trump voter. Not once, not twice. He went back for thirds and voted for Trump all 3 times that Trump ran. Okay? My dad. And, you know, it's just, it's disgusting. It's gross, you know, like, bleh. And people say, like, oh, don't bring politics into things. Well, guess what? Like, politics directly affect everyone's lives. So, like, saying you're not political or whatever, it's just, you know, it's insane how different ideologies can be within one family. You know, and it's so hard when it's your parents, right? It's so hard to see them be so wrong and just try to fucking run with that. But if they do decide to come around like this, like, it's better than them not ever coming around, right? I don't know. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't talk to my dad. Like, I completely have no contact with my dad. For not just that, like, among other things. I mean, if you voted for Trump 3 times, you can kind of get an idea maybe of what type of person he is, right? And I want nothing to do with that. I don't care if you're my dad. I literally do not care. If you're acting like that and acting a certain way towards me, no. I don't need that in my life. I choose to surround myself with people who make me feel good. Cybertruck is a fucking loser, though. If you drive a Cybertruck, I am judging you. Yeah. If you drive a Cybertruck, I am judging you. Okay? 100% of the time. Next! There's a lot of sketches from this. I can't. Okay. Can I... let me check something here. Hold on. Oh my god. How many... What is this? Okay, there's one more. Power through it. Oh. This content isn't available. Refreshing. Maybe something similar, but not quite that. No. Okay, it's not loading. Okay, it's not meant to be. It is not meant done. We're done. I can't do it. I think there's like one more, but I can't do it. We're done. That is quite enough of that. Okay, Alexander Skarsgard, you're beautiful, but I don't know how good that bit was. I'll be so for real, King. I don't know if that was it, you know? I don't know if that was it, but I wanted to watch it. I'm glad we watched it. Thank you for watching it with me, cuties. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to take a little quick break here. And then when I get back, we'll, like, do things. I don't know. Maybe we'll finish. Do you guys want to finish watching, like, the Lord of the Rings thing? Finish watching the Lord of the Rings behind the scenes? Oops. We could do Lord of the Rings behind the scenes. Or I could play some Dark and Darker. Fishing. Fish. Let me open Fishing and Boom Bears for you. Yes, Abalone. Yes to the Lord of the Rings behind the scenes, but both? I mean, I could try to juggle both. I think I could do that. I kind of want to. Yeah, let's watch Lord of the Rings. Let's watch Lord of the Rings behind the scenes. Yeah. That sounds good. We got to finish that. Okay, I'm opening Fishing. Fishing is good to go. No, we haven't finished it yet. We have not finished it yet. Okay. Fishing is open. Go get you some food, cutie patootie. You know it. We're going to be here chilling. Do you, boo-boo. All right, guys. I will BRB. I'm going to turn up the music a little. Our little February Valentine's Day playlist type shit. All right. I'll BRB. All right. Wake up. Wake up. I'm back. Okay. Listen. Let me see something. Ooh, okay, hold on. I can do this. You're just gonna give me a second to get everything set up. We're gonna watch Lord of the Rings behind the scenes while I play some Dark and Darker. We're doing a little dungeon drive-in. Where's the camera? There I am. Hello. Let's see. I need to change this. Okay. Part 2 type shit. I can spell dungeon drive-in. And I'm going to put us in the Dark and Darker category. Okay. Now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to open the game. And it is going to probably make the stream lock up for a second. So just give it a second. Okay, give it a second. It's opening. We waited. It'll just take a second, okay? We'll get the game open. I'll get the video up. It's gonna be a vibe. I feel like vibing today. It's just so nice to be live. I missed this. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. Oh, Dark and Darker, you take days to open, don't you? Oh. It's doing it. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. We froze up for a second, but I think we're okay. Hello? Still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, we're a little laggy. Look at me lag. Vives in 240p. Wow. Wow. Okay, I have nails on, but I don't want to take the nails off. I'm going to try to play with nails on. Can she do that? Yeah. Yeah, I surely can. I surely can. Come on, Dyke and Diker. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. So another thing about being down with my back is I have not gotten to grind like I want to with this new season of Dark and Darker. Friar Tuck is back. Slay. Impeccable timing. We're getting situated here. Waiting for the game to open still. It's taking extra long probably because we're live and got music going and all that shit. Ah, here we are. There's my shitty druid. There she is. The shitty druid. Okay. Worst druid on the server. You already know. Into the lobby. Hello. Hello. Oh my god. Okay, there she is. There she is. Alright, now. We're going to pause the music. Jarvis, pause music. We're going to do this. We're going to do this.
Aragorn. Vigo didn't get cast.
Okay, they're talking about Vigo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, good. It's picking that up. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Yes. Yes! Okay, Cool. Now I just gotta press play. Okay, you guys comfy? Everybody ready? So we're gonna play some Dark and Darker while we watch some Lord of the Rings behind the scenes featuring Viggo Mortensen, my king. My king. Oh, you know what I should do though is turn this down a bit. Okay, I think that's a little better, so it won't be quite as annoying. Okay. Just gonna dive right in. We have a little over an hour to watch
in the movie until we were a few days into shooting the film. So he didn't have any of the advantage of this training with Bob, and he'd never used a sword before. So Viggo arrives in New Zealand, he gets off the plane, and the Weathertop fight scene is like the first thing he's going to shoot.
So Bob Anderson was my first guide, basically, and he, you know, he was pretty strict, but really encouraging.
I think he gave Viggo the most
beautiful,
crash
Mr.
course in
Mortensen.
sword fighting that anyone's ever had, because Viggo had to be there fighting these ring wraiths, fighting 5 ring wraiths at the same time, looking like an expert swordsman. And I'll tell you what, you know, Viggo just became, I think, you know, the greatest swordsman that Bob has ever worked with in his entire career.
So cool. He's so cool. Tell me if it's too loud, okay? Tell me if the sound isn't working for you.
I actually realized that bringing Arwen's voice down to a really low register, how that suddenly just made everything work, because it showed
She's so beautiful.
her depth and her age and her wisdom. It was hard, I mean, just purely guttural, you know, kind of lauhirnin. It sounded really weird at times when I was doing it. I thought, oh my God, this is too deep, but it worked. And it was funny when my dad saw the movie for the first time. He's like, whose voice was that? I was like, Dad, you jerk. It's mine, I'm an actress.
Okay, Liv Tyler.
Right hard. Don't look back.
Okay, I'm gonna game, I swear. Let it be known.
They must have hundreds of hours of footage of Jane riding, and she was incredible.
As the truck gets a length ahead, so he's actually just got momentum on, then you could actually set yourself in.
The action that we're doing is like, you know, like yesterday we were jumping over a log and then galloping down a steep hill.
Cool.
Another day, you know, you're galloping along, weaving through trees.
I don't think it was ever a question. I was never going to be allowed on the stallion going at that speed. That was just never an option. I was on the back of a truck on a barrel with, you know, this kind of a horse skin wrapped around it, and I had to do this for 5 days and look scared. And, I mean, that was rough.
Oh, I'm in a game. I'm in a game. Okay, everybody be cool. I'm in a game. Oh, my God.
The Rivendell location was primarily built at a park called Kaitoki.
We chose it really because it had, you know, quite a closed-in geography, and so that the set that we built would have a sense of drifting off into the forest. So its boundaries were sort of forested, if you like.
So, I mean, the elves, that whole concept of being one with the nature was pretty important, and as a result, Peter had the design team, you know, have this kind of indoor-outdoor feel throughout. So we would have outdoor sets, you know, for exterior shooting, as well as sets outdoors for interior shooting. And we mimicked that on the stage as well, where we would have, you know, interior sets of Rivendell that still have that outdoor feel. So we'd have trees on the stage, you know, or we'd have like, you know, matte painting backdrops, you know, of rocks and whatnot in the distance.
But the thing is, I mean, in the end, you still basically, what you do is you look at, you know, you just try and sort of remember the qualities of natural light that is in the environment, or the sort of qualities you want to achieve. And then you go into the studio and now you're basically trying to achieve those qualities, except that you have to do it artificially.
The reason we built Elrond's council chamber inside was we had to be able to control the environment completely, so it wasn't something we could really shoot out at Kaitoki.
You know, we were literally sitting in a circle of actors like Ian McKellen, Hugo Weaving, Viggo Mortensen, Sean Bean, John Rhys Davies, you know, Elijah was there, and, you know, it was just like I was looking around, I was sitting there thinking, whoa, this is a real lineup of some greats.
Sauron himself forged the One Ring. Molten gold is mixed with his own blood. It contains his life force.
The Council of Elrond is a long scene in the book, much shorter in the film, but it did take a long time to shoot.
It dominates most of my memory because the council scene took about, my God, I think it took the better half of like 5 days.
We spent a lot of time there because we had to sort of cover it from more or less every angle. You see all the characters all in a circle. So we had to shoot it from everybody's point of view. And so by the end, I mean, I think we all knew each other's lines because we'd heard them that many times.
It was probably the longest sequence in the movie, which is kind of shocking because I think that there are scenes that seem a little bit more complicated than that.
True.
But just pure scenes, that was one of the longest.
You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, he said the thing. He
Right.
said the thing.
Where are we going?
Pippin. Pippin.
Some of the locations were incredibly remote. We occasionally just flew people in choppers, which was a fairly major operation. We usually had to have 4 or 5 helicopters making several trips to the location to get everybody up there. And there was always, you know, serious safety considerations because if you're stuck on these mountains and suddenly, you know, a storm sweeps in or clouds sweep in, the helicopters kind of can't land or fly, and there's a very big danger that everyone's going to get stranded and have to spend the night on this mountaintop or wherever you are. And so we always, you know, used to take survival kits up there. We used to take tents and rations and stuff up there for in case the situation arose that we would get stuck on a mountain for a day or two without being able to be rescued. It was always a little bit tense. And one of the most spectacular mountains was a place near Mount Aspiring where we did the scene in the snow where Boromir picks up the ring out of the snow and holds it, and that was shot on a very remote mountainside because I just wanted to be able to feel that we were really up the mountains and we weren't just cheating it on a ski field or something somewhere.
I think it took 10 or 15 minutes to get there, and I remember we flew through cloud, which freaked me out 'cause you couldn't see anything.
Yeah, that
And I
freaked
was
me out
normally
too a
fine
little bit.
in helicopters, and I was always really excited to be in helicopters, but it was
I don't
actually
think
quite
I do
turbulent. The weather was
helicopters very well, I'm not gonna
perfect.
lie.
And all the other guys were great. They were filming it, and Dominic and Billy and Orlando were saying, "Oh man, this is amazing!" And I was sort of gripping the seat, just thinking, "When are we going to get there?" I was worried when we got there. All Sean would be able to think about, or would be thinking about, for the rest of the day was,
so
I have to
handsome,
ride
what the
back.
heck?
You know. And I thought, man, it's a crucial scene, and he has a moment with the ring. I said, were you thinking about the fact that we would have to ride back again in the helicopter? You know, were you thinking about it? He says, all the time, the whole time. I said, man, I don't know how you did it, but you really nailed it. After this particular journey, he didn't take any more helicopter rides. He just said, that's it. I'll walk, I'll swim, I'll crawl, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll walk all night to get there by morning, but I'm not taking any more helicopter rides.
Shortly afterwards, we had to go to another location, which was in the Remarkables in Queenstown by a lake to shoot a scene.
Well, Sean absolutely did not want to fly and said, look, I'll take the ski lift up and then I'll walk the rest of the way.
We shot there for 2 or 3 days, and our day would begin with everybody flying in the helicopters. And as we flew over at 7:30 in the morning, we'd look down and there'd be this tiny black speck climbing the cliff. It was like almost like a cliff
really
face.
didn't
It
wanna
was
take that
Sean
helicopter.
Bean dressed up as Boromir, like a human fly on the wall, clambering up this mountainside all by himself to sort of get to the location, because he didn't want to go there and shop ahead, like 2 hours of
Poor
climbing
Sean
to do.
Bean.
Well, they used to see me from the helicopter, you know, and I was sweating at the end. It was like a real adventure getting over that sort of mountain to get to the set, but I did, you know, I preferred doing it that way.
The scene of the Fellowship and the Avalanche was very difficult to shoot. I actually didn't shoot much of that. That was directed by John Mahaffey. It was shot in a stage with this fake snow.
Yeah, simulated snow is a rice-based product.
Noted.
To taste, it was kind of salty or something. It's like, it was kind of like, almost like sawdust, salty sort of sawdust or something. It was
tasted
horrible.
like cum, didn't it?
It gets into your eyes. It affects your eyes more than anything else.
He will actually leave Gandalf and go behind him.
Even after one day of it, it left your face really red and raw, you know? I mean, it just really got in your eyes and
That
your
just
ears,
does not
your
sound
whole
healthy to
body.
be breathing
It was
in.
a high salt content in it, whatever it was.
You know, filmmaking is very counterintuitive. When it's supposed to be freezing cold and snowing, you're invariably on a set where the Klieg lights are on and you're so hot that your sweat is pouring down your face.
You had to keep saying to yourself, no, I'm feeling very cold. I'm in the snow, despite the warmth of the bright lights. However, uncomfortable is what it must be to
he's
be in
spinning.
an avalanche, and so in the end, it was probably an aid to believability.
The exterior for Moria was shot on a wet set. It was shot in a car park right by a railway station, which is really funny when you think about it, because, you know, it looks so convincing as the outside of a lake.
That was good. Let's do one more.
We will do one more. That was very nice. Thank you, broom people.
Hey, Orlando. Yeah. Just be careful turning, because it looks a little like if you're turning that far, you'd probably see it. Okay. Being an elf and everything, so probably don't turn quite so
Being
much.
an elf and everything.
It was freezing. The nights that we had to do the exterior stuff there, it was some of the coldest nights I can remember. I remember actually Billy Boyd, I think, was probably the coldest of us all.
Aww.
That evening is the coldest my feet have ever been. To the point that I was almost going to have to say it, like, I can't actually go on. It was like 4 or 5 in the morning, and we'd done this shot quite a few times, and I was becoming really, really uncomfortable.
Aww.
So that's my abiding memory of outside the gates of Moria.
You must face the long dark of Moria.
When I was walking with the staff in the mines of Moria, which had to have
Ian
an
McKellen,
illuminated
legend.
bulb on top, that had to be
He's him.
provided with an electricity, and it travelled along the wire through a hollow staff out through the bottom, and the wire was hidden under the robes into a battery pack attached to my back.
You're sort of holding it in any particularly. Well, I think you're just using it, you know, just as a torch, basically. Yeah.
Brian Bansgrove was our chief lighting technician or gaffer.
Steve P's like to have a great relationship with their chief lighting technicians or gaffers, and because sometimes, you know, it can get a bit lonely out there. There's not a lot of people that really sort of understand the finer intricacies of light. I basically really appreciated Brian for his eye. It's great when you've got a gaffer on set who actually understands the emotion of what you're trying to do with the light that you've got.
And when you do a film that's visually effects laden and you're dealing with CG characters,
down a level in the
you
game.
often have to act
Let's
to
go.
someone that might not even be there. If you're acting with a cave troll, for example, well, there is no cave troll.
As an actor, you just had to believe that they were going to create something spectacular that you were fighting.
Peter showed us things, CGI stuff, you know, which gives an idea of what we were fighting. Even though it was thin air, we knew what it would probably look like in the end. And once you get into the rhythm,
I thought
that's
the CGI
fine.
for
You know,
Lord of the
you can
Rings
sort of
really
deal with it,
holds
and it's just becomes very natural.
We'd already faced so many different situations together as a group that it was all right. And there was just a lot more
Family.
that was invisible, and therefore a lot more make-believe involved in that, shooting that sequence.
And then when you see it all put together, it's fantastic.
Lothlorien.
Well, the one thing that
Oh God,
you're not going
way
to be able
too
to tell
dank.
at the moment is that we're in this warehouse next to Wellington Airport, and it's incredibly hot and humid, and there's no air conditioning in the building, and we've got huge amounts of light, and it's really giving this place a very subtropical jungle sort of feel.
It's freezing in here, Pete. You want a jumper?
Yeah, I better get my big woolly jacket and my gloves and my balaclava.
I wanted to do something special for Galadriel. I felt that of all the people in the story, she was, in a way, more connected with a spiritual world. And
True.
I took my biggest cue
Galadriel is
off
her.
out of the writing of Tolkien, which basically described her as saying, no sign of age was upon her, except in the depths of her eyes, keen lances in the starlight, wells of deep memory. I wanted to find a visual interpretation for that somehow. So what we did, Brian and I did a few little experiments, and we eventually came up with what we called the Galadrielite. We went out and bought many Christmas lights, and we festooned them all over this rig. And what it
Pretty.
did
I
is
love
it actually
those
reflects
fairy
like
lights.
Starfield in her eyes. Because, to me, it's like a lot of performances in the eyes, and I wanted her highlights to be different to everybody else's in the film.
The scene where the Fellowship depart Lorien and receive their gifts
I'm gonna run through
had to
the
be shot
bathroom.
on the
Pray
sort of
for me.
edge of a pretty riverbank.
Pray for me,
and,
pray for me, pray for me. I'm not trying to fight you, bro.
Instead of finding a river, we actually found
Just passing
basically a
through.
lake, a small lake in
Come
a
on
country
in.
estate called Fernside.
We're just
There you
basically
go.
pumping a lot of smoke and using the sun and trying to get, God rays and things to make it feel a little bit ethereal, elven, dreamlike, Lothlorien.
I had a lot of fun there in that location. They had this huge trunk with huge roots going off into the water as if they were almost like little docking areas, these huge roots going into the water. So yeah, that was a beautiful location actually.
There's a dreamlike quality
New
to that
Zealand
whole
is just
place,
beautiful.
with all of the kind of fog that we put through there, and the fact that we as the Fellowship were kind of together in this sequence as well.
Elven room.
It's a lovely sequence.
Thank you, my lady. Well, have you run out of those nice shiny daggers?
We shot that
Sam.
scene over several
Sam's a
days, which I'm
really
really glad has gone back into the
Everybody knows
extended cut now, because it's quite a nice scene and sort of essential to the story, because the Fellowship are given these gifts which they use in subsequent movies. So I'm glad that we're actually able to let people see that scene now, because it sort of sets things up for the next two films.
Technically, the scene was difficult because when you read about it in the book, it's quite enchanting. Gimli says, yes, there is one thing I would have. I would have one hair from your head.
Give me your hair.
And she gives him 3.
Not weird.
Now, on the page, that works. But think about it in terms of film. There's the dwarf with his great big gloves on. And there's this elegant, wonderful woman. And what's she going to be doing? She's going to be doing, all right, then you want a hair sort of thing.
Make sure you get the follicles there too.
Well, there it is. Can you see the hair? There is actually a hair in my hand. All right? Oh, she's got to fish out 3 anyway. All right, so now, what does she do? She gives this hair to me. What do I do with it? I mean, how do I take it? I mean, do I put it in the glove like that and say, oh, yeah?
How do you
it is
react when a
just
pretty lady
too
gives you her hair
cumbersome
anyway?
to film.
What was her gift?
I asked her for one hair from her golden head. She gave me 3.
Easy. Filoni's so back.
Some of the rivers that we were shooting on in the South Island, they were picked for their beauty, but they were fast flowing and they were very deep. There were currents, and so one of the training regimes that we set up for our actors when they first arrived in New Zealand was boat handling skills, basic like canoe type skills, and I know they had a lot of fun. Sort of. I think that most of their training which was done off a wharf in the harbour, revolved around trying to make each other sink.
I hope they
But
all
it did
got
ultimately
paid
come in
enough,
very
honestly.
handy
Like, I
because
feel like they
usually it
did.
wasn't doubles in these boats, it was usually the actors themselves. We only had one mishap that I was aware of, which was shooting the scene where the actors are looking up at the Argonath, and that was a very deep, swift-flowing river. And Orlando Bloom was paddling his canoe, and he had a small gimli. It wasn't John Rhys Davies, it was Brett, who was sort of a small gimli, double dwarf size.
Myself and Brett were in this boat, and one of the guys filming grabbed the front of our boat and stopped us because we were going on downstream, and he just stopped us to catch us. But the water was running so fast that when he held onto the boat, it just started to come over the top of the boat and into the boat. And so we just started going down. And I was going, let go of the boat, let go, man, because he was holding onto it, trying to help us.
And these guys went under the water. The boat sunk, and all the we had lots of safety boats. They rushed in.
And Brett Beatty was in. I mean, it's kind of funny, except that Brett was in this like armor. Like, he's in heavy armor, man. That's chainmail that he was wearing, and he's got this wetsuit on. And he had like a blow up thing underneath him, a blow up life jacket in case. And he pulled that, and it didn't really inflate. I could see him going down, so I just went like, I was holding on to this guy, and I just yanked him up out of the water, and he was like this, and I was holding him up like this, and he was like going, like, he was freaked out, man. And we chucked him up, and he was okay, but it was like, for a minute there, man. I mean, that could have been bad.
I think Orlando was more embarrassed than anything to be the one member of the fellowship who kind of sunk his boat whilst on active duty.
Damn.
And those boats, as beautiful as they were pretty, pretty tippy. They were kind of flimsy in a way. And because of the scale issue,
was so good at it.
Kieran Shaw, was Frodo. And I remember that when we did the wide shot, we were really moving down that river. And Kieran, we're doing the first take, and Kieran's going, Lilo, don't worry about me. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm trying to talk without moving my lips, because and he goes, well, if we flip over, I said, we're not going to flip over. And he goes, if we flip over, just save yourself. I can't swim. I said, what?
Not being able to swim and going in the boat is insane.
I couldn't
by the
believe
way.
it. Then I got really nervous. Like if someone's watching you driving, you start overcoming. And I was like, every eddy now became fraught with, possibility. And after that take, I said, you're kidding, right? And he goes, no. I'm even afraid to take a bath. I'm like, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Towards the end of 1999, and like 2 or 3 months after we started shooting, we ended up filming our first really big battle scenes, I guess, of the trilogy. And they were the Ammon Hen fights at the climax of the Fellowship.
This is a fight routine that happens on top of this hill, and you guys are charged up the brow of the hill, and you're flooding over here, and Aragorn here, Vigo, gets to fight you single-handedly. One versus 100.
Your killing machines move forward with the intention that you're going to kill. So keep it fluid, not stilted.
Me in the arena.
Give it the best you can. Thank you.
Richard made this impassioned speech, for the sake of authenticity, this and that. But it was about bloodlust, about don't be afraid to maim, and just, he was trying to do justice to Tolkien's vision, and so he was just, there is no...
King! Yo! Crexos with the 23 months. Ain't no way. Thank you, King. Appreciate you. How you feeling? I hope you're feeling better and have been resting up. Almost 2 years, I know. That's crazy. Here. You already know. No, you already know what to do. You already know what to do. When you are ready, King. When you are ready. No, not 2 baloney. Oh, 2 wheels. Oh, whoa, look at that. Whoa. The double wheel. Because I'm scuffed. Because I got this set. What do you got? A compliment. I got you. King. Crexos, you are I know you have this whole like, oh, I'm evil, I'm gonna nuke the world. I get that, but you're actually like incredibly kind and patient, and you've helped me so much with streaming and just everything in general. And I think you are awesome, King. Okay, we should game together soon once you're feeling a little better. We need to do something. I need some Crexos time. Thank you again so much though for the 23 months. You are so appreciated. Okay. Can I get a what? What? Can I get a what? Oh shit, I'm still in a dungeon. Okay, hold on.
Mercy, there is no. And these guys, you could see them shaking with anticipation, and I looked over
oh my
at
God!
Pete, and then I looked over at the stunt coordinator, who was just going like
in
that.
my chat, holy.
Who was feeling the same as I, which was
there.
these guys didn't need any more encouragement to like
I'm just grinding.
Beat the snot out of me. I was like, I'm not gonna be ashamed if I have to just turn around and run my ass off down the hill. No problem. You know, I got a long shoot ahead of me.
Oh God, I'm stuck. Okay. Okay. Go, Aragorn! He's so cool. Get him, King.
It was blazingly hot. It was like, over 100 degrees, and these poor guys were wearing this, all this leather and fiberglass costumes with rubber masks.
You better have paid them right.
It's very warm in there. Cheers, guys. Coming.
Now, turn around, yep, turn around.
In your stomach.
Yep, stomach.
There.
Gotcha.
Gimli.
The great rules of karate are if you cannot stand, you cannot fight. If you cannot see, you cannot fight. If you cannot breathe, you cannot fight. Sure enough, there I am, my helmet over my eyes like that. And in truth, very, very hard to fight.
What a legend. We'll go again. This wasn't the round.
I think I have to say that Lurtz, who is a general of the Urukai army, is potentially my favourite character. He's played by an actor called Lawrence Mohure, an imposing gentleman even when he's not in his prosthetics.
Like
strike a pose and let's get with it.
Stay on it. Looking slay. Looking slay. Oh, Joe 7. Hot take. I'm not a Boromir fan. Hot take. Whoa, can you say that? Yeah. No. No. Not like this.
Barry Osborne directed most of the fight between Aragorn and Lurtz.
I know, it's Sean Bean, but he dies in every movie. I know. It's
action, Vigo.
I'm talking about the characters. I'm an Aragorn gal. He would never try to take the ring from Frodo. Poor guy.
On this movie, I have so much to do that it takes actually quite a lot of effort to be able to do this. And I find myself conflicted. But right now, finishing the movie seems to me to be the most important thing, and helping Peter out in that fashion is appropriate on this film.
Oh, but it looks fine. Are you going to be okay with light and stuff? Have you got some lights up there? You're going to 4 or 5 blasting in there. Okay, well, you better shoot it fast.
Oh, I'm going to explode all over everybody.
We don't want to lock it off.
But we have to keep him humid. We have to keep him feeling happy and good. So we just give him a camera and a crew, and he's as happy as Larry. He stays off our backs. It's a brilliant scheme.
Yeah, what Peter Jackson said. Oh no, my lock picks.
Okay, yeah, now Barry's got a motivation now, you see. You wait. So come towards us, Barry, and raise your sword. That's it.
Like that.
Anytime you make a movie with the sort of physical action that we have, there's always a danger of people getting hurt. I mean, you obviously take every possible precaution that you can. But, with that, people do get hurt. Fortunately, on the film, we never had any particularly serious injuries not really serious, although one of the worst ones actually happened to Sean Astin. And it was a relatively simple shot where Sean had to be on the shore of the lake and he had to run
legendary cape of the
to
season.
the boat.
Sorry,
I'm
that's
running
pretty
at
fucking cool.
at a dead sprint, and I get in, and my left foot and as my right foot lands about 2 feet in the water, just this huge sharp pain, and I grabbed onto the side of the boat and I just looked down, and it hurt so bad.
I think we.
Let's sit him down and have a look at his foot. Mikey, where are you? Let's sit him down and have a look at his foot.
Poor Sean Astin.
Help him.
His foot had virtually been completely impaled on this shard of glass.
Yo.
When they took the prosthetic off, it was a big, old, deep gash in the foot. I mean, it was a substantial cut.
Damn.
Doing the same X again.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's a lot of blood,
So
man.
Mike will get a
It's a lot of blood.
Oh my God! Somebody help Sean Astin.
There was this sort of globular thing, this mass that came out of the slit in his foot.
Ew.
That I was fascinated with.
Play with my clots anytime he wants to. I'm fascinated by his
His feet are just hurting from carrying Frodo the entire franchise.
A
You're
good
so right.
hour.
You're so right, Baloney.
An hour and a half's drive out of Tiana. It was a long way. It was quite remote. We called for a chopper to come in because we knew we needed to get him to a hospital very, very quickly because there was a lot of bleeding.
So the helicopter guy came out and we jumped in, and it was Jacques Cousteau's pilot. The guy who had flown Jacques Cousteau around on some of his expeditions, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, slay. That is cool.
I'm kind of glad on this movie that I got to direct it and I didn't have to play a hobbit because, you know, those guys had a fairly arduous time of it. They had to get up at some unearthly hour.
Oh, wow, look at that
How
sunrise,
lucky are we
though.
to be in New Zealand to see this?
Wow. Life.
That's half of why this movie is so amazing.
What an experience.
This
these
kind of
guys all
stuff,
had.
every day.
Life-changing. Man.
My day would start within the 5 o'clock hour.
Amazing.
Every day, for the most part. It's sometimes 4:30. That was lovely. The
Sound
Hobbits
of
would always
mine.
start early because we had the prosthetics in the morning. Our makeup took mostly about 2 hours.
Glue was painted to the bottom of your feet. Then you would slide into these prosthetic feet. They would then hair dry
Oh my God, there's no
glue
ore.
around the seams of your feet and paint them with the airbrushes and paintbrushes.
Standing up at 5 in the morning.
No, my lantern.
And the whole time we're begging to sit down, but they don't let us.
They couldn't sit and have their feet glued on because the way that their
Not even
ankles would
one
sort of be bent in
Oreo.
the wrong position. So they had to literally just stand up when I'm sure they'd rather be in bed.
We have to be really honest and say that when the days that we don't have feet, we're really excited. Because A, that means we have a later call, and B, we don't have to stand up for an hour and a half.
I
hour
don't
and a
think my
half of
wife
make-
knows as
like,
much
that's
about my
crazy.
feet as Sean Foot. And isn't that ironic that Sean's last name is Foot? F-O-O-T-E. Sean
way.
Foot. O-E?
No E.
No E. I want to put an E on there because it's just too weird that your last name is Foot and
guy
that you
likes
work on
feet.
my foot.
Not weird.
My foots. No E.
Surely.
So the prosthetics would be put on, and that would be an interesting time in the morning. It was always kind of it was our time to be with each other. We went through phases as well. There was the kind of reading phase, where we'd all be reading and we wouldn't talk.
Then other times
What
we'd
am I
be really
doing?
into music and the CD would be blaring and everything would be up, you know, just different kind of moods that everybody
Different
went
vibes
through.
every day.
Every morning I'd bring a book about this big. Pick about 3 CDs to listen to because I'm here for so bloody long.
Aw, he
And then
looks
we'd
just
go
like a little
on
baby,
to the
so
makeup
young.
chair, get our wig and our ears put on. So the Hobbit ears actually encompass the entire ear and kind of fit on like like a glove. Like an ear muff, but completely contoured for the ear.
The thing that's weird about the ears is, in terms of acting, is they're foam, latex, and so they actually absorb sound. And when other actors are performing, and sometimes it's hard to hear them.
And then, maybe we'd get our rewrites, because often
literally every day the script was being rewritten.
So anything that we'd learned the previous night made no sense because we would have revised script pages. I would say probably 90% of the time we arrived on set.
Damn.
Not because we were in trouble in any sense, but it was really to get as close to Tolkien as possible. And I think we were always trying to incorporate more of Tolkien into the movie.
I actually have a whole miniaturized script so that if I want to see like where we've come from or where we're going to, and we have other notes and stuff, but it's really neat just to be able to have something to walk around in, and when Peter's talking about stuff and you can kind of, I don't know, it's just a useful tool.
If there was time, we'd nip and get some breakfast. Sometimes there wouldn't be time, there'd be a rush on, so we'd get breakfast brung to you. I'd normally have porridge. In fact, I don't think there was porridge on set until I kind of asked for it, and then there was always a big thing of porridge. So I think I kept everyone healthy on set because of that.
The day has now begun. I'm now completely transformed into a hobbit. All that I have left is to put on my wardrobe. So I've got my feet, got my wig, got my ears, got my dirt, ready to go. I think I'll go in my trailer now, listen to a little music, relax, and get ready for the scene.
If you ever actually made it to set, that's the thing about making movies, is it is such a cliche, but it's so true. Everybody rushes because you have to be there in front of the camera when it's ready to go. But if something goes wrong, you know, a light goes or need to reset something, then it could be another 5 hours. As we were filming the movie, there was a making of that was always going on, so there was normally a camera on set. And, you know, if we were ever really bored, been hanging around to do a shot for a while.
A little joking around.
Do a little skit.
The phone rang last night, and there was someone on the other end.
Wow.
It is that thing where you get so used to each other's company and so comfortable with each other that some of the things that you're getting up to keep yourself entertained just start to become a little bit off-center.
So this Elijah guy, you know this Elijah Wood guy? You spoke to him?
Yeah, a couple of times.
I was speaking to him today, and he's just being a real idiot.
He's up for it.
Hey!
Hey!
Sit down, man.
How are you?
Hey, good.
Elijah Wood!
Hey, I've got a present for you.
Monahan?
I've got a present for you.
A present?
Yeah.
What for?
Oh, just for, yeah. Nothing.
Yeah?
Just something I picked up.
You deserve one, man.
That's cool. You guys are
I'm gonna go and get it up.
All right.
See ya.
He's a fucking.
Next time, I'm gonna punch him right in the
I already did that to him the other day, man.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He fucking cried as well. He's like,
Hey, mate!
Hey!
hey! What's going on?
Got an apple?
Hey!
Hey, you guys. I've never met friends like you before on a set.
Shut up.
No, honestly, I mean it.
Nah, I would agree with that as well.
You want to bite my apple?
Never been so close to
No.
two people in my life.
Yeah.
You want to bite my apple? Who is that? Be an extra.
Seeing them cussing like a lot of together.
Jabbering all the time. I sat down, talking to you, trying to run my lines.
Right.
Jabber, jabber, jabber.
Yeah, constantly trying to interrupt.
And I'm busy with
Hey!
Billy boy!
Hey, how are you?
Hey!
All right.
Billy boy!
We need to get back up in a minute or two, I think.
Were we going back
Yeah,
up?
I think so.
I can't wait to do this scene with you.
Yeah. Well, they're fun, eh?
You're just so giving.
I think that's us.
All right, come on, let's go.
I remember once, me and Dom were doing this thing. Just bored, you know, we're out in location. And he says, how fast do you think you could touch every table in this canteen? It's just me and him. I was like, I reckon I could do it faster than you anyway.
The game that Billy played more than anything was to watch me run around and touch the tables and then to forget to have started the stopwatch and just watch me get more tired, you know, and the time's going longer and longer and just laughing and giggling to himself.
And then I go to do it, and as I'm running around, my foot comes off, you know, and flies off. I'm not going hell wet at it, my foot's come off. And just at that, they say, okay, you're needed on set.
Oh, no.
And I've got this foot, you know, it's going to take like half an hour to put on. You just feel like an idiot.
Of course, the biggest crime I could commit as a director was to have their feet glued on, but then, because of the angles I was shooting that day, to somehow not see the feet. Sean Astin in particular kept a running tally, and by the time he was finished a 274-day shoot, he could tell me exactly how many days he'd had his feet glued on and they weren't photographed.
50 separate days They got to 50.
Lots of foot
that
stuff.
we
Lots
had
of
the
foot
feet
stuff.
applied when they weren't actually even seen on camera. In terms of the actual work itself, Peter would wait until we were all sort of present, and he'd sort of talk us through things.
And then then it's down, and then Billy says, "Oh, look, Mary, it's Frodo."
Hobbits are small. They tend to be about 4 feet tall. 3'6" is kind of the average height of a hobbit. Obviously,
Banger.
we're not that size, so there was an interesting logistical issue with making us that size. And it wasn't one trick. There were a variety of things that we did
Listening to Lord of the
to
Rings
accomplish
music while playing
that
Dark and
final goal
Darker.
of the size difference between the hobbits and the rest of the characters. We had scale
Fucking
doubles
nothing,
for
man.
one, and we,
Try to hit a goal
as the
touchdown goal.
hobbits, had to direct them, which is interesting. So come up, run, and then just sort of, maybe plant your front foot out there and just sort of settle yourself down with that as a bit of a, the little tiny details that made up kind of a simple performance for us. We had to kind of work them out with the scale doubles. And that was required of us pretty much every day.
Hi, Otto.
Brilliant.
No,
Thank
guys,
you,
look at
Karen.
Otto.
The most complicated things were probably false perspective, whereby if I were to be doing a scene with Ian McKellen, he would be in the foreground of the shot so that he would just look bigger, because he'd be closer to the lens, and I would be back from the shot, but we would make out that we were level with each other.
Back shot, you say?
Amazingly
Sorry.
simple in the sense that it is literally just one person in the foreground, one person in the background.
We'll look at the eyes. Elijah will be roughly down here. He's not directly opposite you. He's a bit lower, a bit further down the tunnel. And he's over here.
But also logistically for us as actors, that posed the problem of eyeline.
From the hand of Sauron himself. No, don't look at me. Sauron himself.
Because we couldn't look at each other during the two shots, which is a weird thing because you rely so much on the other actor's eyes when you're acting. It's important to have that connection, and we didn't have that connection for those kind of shots. And then there was also blue screen. Here we go, act. And that was incredibly complicated, and I was really nervous because I was like, this feels really weird. I'm walking on, a blue mat, and there's blue around me, and there's no reference at all to remind me of the place that I'm supposed to be.
Did it look all right? Yeah, you can use a little bit of width down here. Down here. Once you're down the step.
There's a scene with Gandalf and Frodo in Bag End when Frodo gets up from the table and says, we'll hide the ring and no one will ever find it.
Keep it safe.
And suddenly, I had to kind of remember my marks, hit a mark at a specific place at a specific time, so that it matched the timing of the shot that they got with Ian. No one knows it's here, do they?
Oh my God! No way! No way! No way! Is there two?
Do they, Gandalf?
Probably the most frustrating thing for me was working on my knees.
This is probably, the configuration with Billy and Dom is not quite right because Frodo had a clear access through.
I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna come up there and I'm gonna kill you.
The freedom of movement that you have from having your legs, positioned on the ground is a lot freer than having your knees because there's a sense of overbalancing or underbalancing, falling one way or the other.
And so you've got all of these kind of different technical and logistic and cinematic tricks going on in your head, but at a certain point, you have to just kind of squeeze that out of your mind and remember what the story is, and remember what your character is, and have a profound emotional interaction with your imagination on camera.
I think I'm getting the hang of this.
We'd wrap generally at about 8 o'clock.
Birthday boys are going to Alcove tonight, so if anyone wants to join us.
Where's that? What town is that?
It's in Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Yep.
The drinks on Elijah!
Hey!
There goes my volume!
For the year. So hope to see people there. That would be lovely.
We had to take off our costume, then go into makeup and have our ears taken off and our wigs, which took about 40 minutes.
Fucking long
Then
days,
have our
man.
feet taken off, which took close to about an hour, in kind of soapy water with people hacking away at your feet with brushes and metal sticks and pipe cleaners and toothpicks and all that kind of stuff.
Been so
Once
many
the feet were off,
It's crazy.
if it was a Friday, we might have a
What the
beer
freak
as
is going
well.
on?
It's just nice. You sit there with a beer, somebody rubbing your feet. Come on, does it get any better? I don't think so.
That's
Okay,
a
that was
typical
nice.
day in the life of a Hobbit or Lord of the Rings.
For me, Hobbiton was going to be the thing that was going to take forever. I just couldn't imagine we'd find Hobbiton intact as we found it in the back, the backside
Look
of
how
a
pretty
big
that
plot
is.
of
I think that
farmland
set is still
outside
up
of a
to this
town,
day
little
to
town
visit.
called Matamata in the North Island.
I would fucking love that so much.
Through here, then that way you can stand over near where Rick was.
I remember the first time we went there and went through this one gate, and there was Hobbiton. There was the lake, there was the party-filled tree, there was the hill that Bag End sits. It was just right out of the book.
And maybe the party field then is, just over the back there. It overlooks the water in a way, doesn't it?
To this day, if you were to go visit it, it will always feel like Hobbiton. It's just a
Man.
great spot.
So gorgeous. I want to go. Who all going with me?
The Weathertop Ruins, we found a brilliant location for it. It was up in the Port Waikato area, great sort of limestone washed away. Standing on top of
an arrow to the face.
Weathertop, there's the road in, there's a hilltop, and it drops away quite rapidly down below. This is the hollow on the western side of Weathertop.
Look how gorgeous
It's got
that
a
is,
good
man.
size to it.
In terms of the location, we never intended to build anything. The Weathertop that you see in the movie exists in physical form in terms of the wide shots because of a visual effect shot. And with respect to once the hobbits are at the summit and surrounded by the wraiths and then saved in turn by Aragorn, that's actually just a soundstage. So the location itself never had to deal with a build, and as a result, that was the location that we could
Have a
sort
whole
of
B&B built in New
pump the
Zealand. I
equipment
want
in or
it.
chopper the equipment in to
I wanna
kind of do on the day.
This was the great watchtower of Amundsen.
Speak to me, Aragorn, yes.
The horse chase basically culminates in the riders chasing Arwen across the river. She gets on the other side and sort of goads them across. And what my concept is, because the scene is made up of like three primary kind of angles, it's the angle which is the profile where you've got Arwen on one side, the other horses starting to cross, and around the corner comes a flood.
We're catching the vibe over here. Oh God, ring rate.
Yeah, there is actually a road. There's an old miners' road up here, and there's a whole lot of old buildings up there, old kind of miners' buildings. The foundations of them are up in the trees there, because this was actually the ford. I mean, if you imagine, before that bridge was built there, in this particular place, there were 10,000 people. And here in Skippers, this is the township. But there were 10,000 people at the height of the gold
That's
rush,
a lot of people.
and that bridge didn't exist. And this was actually their ford, the real ford.
Kaitoki is a water collection region for Wellington, for the whole city of Wellington. But it has beautiful forest, and it has a lovely river running through it, and a sort of Rivendell type feeling.
Kaitoki is one of those places that it's a national park, and it's the kind of place that you would go and reflect at. Sort of a very sacred place that you can go and rest and it's just a really special spot. It's a very specific place that we built our sets to be able to take advantage of the beauty of the area, but still keeping it kind of in that Tolkien feel. And it worked perfectly as the backdrop of Rivendell.
Scared me.
This is the idea with this is it's the Lothlorien woods. Now we're in a different forest, a different part of the story.
Paradise is this beautiful forest area. Just out of Queenstown, you drive to Glenorchy, it's about an hour's drive, and then beyond Glenorchy into the real wilderness, you find this beautiful forest called Paradise, and it's essentially an old beech forest that has a major canopy of leaf, and underneath the ground is covered in very soft, very vibrant green moss, which just covers everything. It's a nice sunny day here at Fernside and Featherston. This is the Silverlode riverbank. It's a beautiful location, and the access is good. One of the huge attractions of this particular area was lots of lovely oranges and reds and greens in the leaves, which we have lost a bit with the onset of winter, but we've managed to add a few, in the right places, so it's working okay.
Slow down. Whee.
Just around the corner here, isn't it? Yeah. Well, let's just go up to the bridge and then we'll just have a little bit of just a cruise back. And it would be good then to get the boat up here if we could, the Elvin boat.
So much went into making this fucking
even if
movie,
we just jump off onto the shore somewhere if you need to go back. Oh yeah, we can get it, no worries. So here's the bridge, right. So we're just looking, Andrew, for some sort of a shot which would give us the, the gorge that leads up to the Yarganan. Yeah.
Way too dang.
Now see those sandy banks down there at the end of the gorge?
Let's hang back. Let's hang back and let them get a little bit further away. Where we could stick the big statues down there somewhere. The Yarganan.
We split Aim and Hen into sort of three elements, essentially. There was the Nenhithua Lakeshore.
This is an absolutely gorgeous piece of landscape, and if someone doesn't find something to help get this into the show, you're all mad.
That's probably one of the nice ones.
Ooh, that's the spot.
Then we go around the bend. So this is the sort of thing way we'd shoot them arriving on the shore of Nenhithua.
Now I find the key.
The forest comes right down to the shore.
There's no time now. All right, let's just dip, I guess. Boo. Because the rooms.
Paradise, we shot the Pathgallen section of it, which was the approaches to the Aim and Hen seeing seat, and where there was a lot of battle between the Fellowship and the Urukai.
Yeah, against that tree.
Yeah, we do have to find a good place for Boromir's.
All right, also, I'm going to eat my sandwich real quick,
with,
okay?
Aragorn.
I'm going to kidnap you guys.
So, yeah.
Get kidnapped. Oh my god, V's kidnapped us, oh no.
Deer to cats.
You can't see shit. You can't see shit.
Aim and Hen seeing seat we did alongside Lake Wakatipu, which is sort of closer to Queenstown, on a beautiful little promontory above the lake.
Only a couple of carrots and some cabbages and those 3 bags of potatoes that we left last week, and then the mushrooms the week before. Yes, Pippin. My point is, he's clearly overreacting. Run!
Elijah has to fall down onto the ground.
It was very serious shot.
Falling down onto Billy with me by his side near his anal passage, and as he fell down, he let go a little burp.
Right.
Fantastic. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
That was great, guys. Have you got one more in you?
Me and Dom were doing a lot of good acting as well. But
Yeah, I can't wait to see if it shows up on the sound.
And my eyes were nipping,
gonna show up on
and
the
it was
DVD.
really, really sore. And I was almost sick. And
We may need the other guys.
even the thought of it now.
My nose and ears were bleeding.
Yeah, they were.
You gotta love your castmates.
I think I'll just have another. So this Elijah guy, you know this Elijah Wood guy?
Yeah.
Have you spoken to him?
Yeah, a couple of times.
I was speaking to him today, and he's just been a real idiot.
He's up.
Hey!
Hey!
Sit down, man.
How are you?
Why are they always talking shit, though?
Elijah Wood!
Hey, I've
Sorry, I
got a
was using
present
my
for you.
ear.
A present for you.
A present?
Yeah.
What for?
Oh, just for, yeah. Nothing.
Yeah?
Just something I picked up.
You deserve one, man.
That's cool. You guys rule.
I'm gonna go and get it up.
All right. Yes.
Next time, I'm going to punch him right in the
I already did that to him the other day, man.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He is.
He cried as well. He was like,
Hey, mate!
hey,
What's
what's going on?
Cut an apple.
Hey.
Hey, you guys. I've never met friends like you before on a set.
Ah, shut up.
No, honestly, I mean it.
Nah, I would agree with that as well.
What about my apple?
Never been so close to
No.
two people in my life.
Yeah.
You know about my apple? Who is that? Be an extra.
Whoa. Can you say that?
Jabbering all the time. I sat down, talking to you, trying to run my lines.
Right.
Jabba, jabba, jabba.
Yeah,
I was
constantly trying to interrupt.
and I'm busy with it.
Hey, what's going on?
They already did this bit.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
All right.
Billy boy.
So we need to get back up in a minute or two, I think.
Were we going back
Yeah,
up?
I think so.
I can't wait to do this scene with you.
Yeah. Well, they're fun, eh?
You're just so giving.
I think that's us.
All right.
Didn't they already show this?
Something sort of that's quite, you know what I mean? It sort of has a.
That's essentially what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, why don't I quickly go bang off this pocket shot so we can free up Richard and the other camera. You guys set up this for him.
Where is the end of the shot?
Alright, we're gonna go to Goblin Cave's try to get some more. Look at that truck setup, holy shit. That thing got a Hemi.
Cut it there, please. Okay, so spring on one.
Strings and shot.
Springs on two. Very slow.
So lift cameras up and grabs them back, pulls them back into the retrieving them back up, which will be nice. Just really.
Should we do the hit as well if we're going to do that? Or no, you happy with it? You want a
bat?
One like that? Oh God, it's raining.
Guys,
We have the worst luck in the world.
this rain's going to trash the costumes, just sort of give it a chance to ease.
I feel like I'm getting some ASMR. And now it just sounds like someone's hitting a bomb.
Well, most people are at home trying to save their houses and sandbag their belongings when you make a film.
Hey, when are our scale doubles ready, Karen?
The rain.
Richie's made snow just to keep you happy. It's absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
as they're slipping it off, to slip this chap back on.
Well, you'll be here and they'll be there. You keep down with the head. You disappearing, we can have you going behind the bush and then.
Oh my God, that's snowy.
And the other thing is, everyone's starting to get a little bit cold.
I'm just saying, I'm very cold. I've got people shivering and horses shivering, and it's, I can see people
Should we pull out now, eh?
I actually think we should.
Okay, guys.
Look at that snow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, it'll be good. It'll be great. It'll actually make it a really good shot.
I think so.
A really nice shot. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Okay.
I think we're late getting away. I think we're a little late getting away. We need to just whiz another one.
I'm late to the ore.
Just to try and get in a bit tighter. But we might need you at the moment. That just the way that your staff falls, it goes across your face a little bit. So might need to either just hold it back slightly or to take it out slightly. We've been shooting for about 4 months now, and we finally get to start to do things with the villains. Like we've done a lot of shooting with the hobbits and Aragorn and our heroes, and it's great to finally get the dark part of the story on film to start to set up the sort of the opposition, as it were. So it's good. It'll be fun to do this stuff.
Alrighty, we are ready, folks. We're shooting this light.
I see iron ore. Going for ore?
It's very bizarre, isn't it? It's a good one for the old DVD.
Put it on the DVD.
I gotta take mine with me when I
Oh, those faces are freaky. I don't like that, actually. I don't like that. Freaking me out.
My name's Katrina Talbot, and I'm the back half of Bill the Pony. We have to actually have a bit of practice on every terrain because it's different. In the snow and in the mud and in the, on the mountainside and
They
in
were
the swamp.
really out there.
We started with an agency in Wellington Actors.
Okay, can we have a bit of room, please?
She said if we wanted to get involved
No way
in stilt
she's in the
walking,
horse.
then we got called in to do Bill the Pony.
What we're going to do, you can see where these footprints go up the hill here. When we're all ready, we're just going to have you walking up the footprints, following in single file. And when Michael, who's playing Gandalf, gets to the end of the footprints, he stops, and everybody will position everybody behind there, and that's our starting position. Piran is then who's playing Frodo, is going to be doing a little fall and a roll down the hill. Vigo's going to jump out and grab him. And then if we can just run the scene. Now this is just a wide shot, and we're only going to need the basic big movement, so don't worry about dialogue. As he falls, and then you take it. And you're going to fall to your right and roll. And fall, Karen.
Damn. That's crazy that this part of it was on a set, though. A wild set.
We've got the scene where we're walking through the snow. Using this product, we can make something that people can walk through. And if you leave it overnight, it'll get very stiff. And then we can use it for other bits of snow. And they use it to insulate houses. It's amazing stuff. It's the best snow we've had.
I'll be full of snow on the day and making an avalanche down here full of our foam snow. The actors will be going along the top of the set and creating an avalanche for them to be buried in.
So you see them
Look
looking
at all
up
this
going,
ore,
"What
baby,
the hell?"
okay.
And the veil of snow comes down. You're not quite sure what's happened. You see Gandalf be pulled off the rock.
Man, it's just that shit right in your face. I feel like that was probably not healthy to breathe in, man. You know what I'm saying?
Simulated snow is a rice-based product. So it's just
I don't
nice
think
and
you're supposed to inhale rice.
environmentally friendly and doesn't seem to hurt your eyes. The rest of all the dressings are different products, the waxes and different foams and paper and background.
But apparently there's MSG and rice. Which
Oh my God.
Basically, it's like takeout. Tuesday, On
yeah.
Tuesday, it was Karen's birthday. Yeah, so he's a very old man, so we have to treat him very gingerly. It's not his size. Some people think his height makes him delicate. It's not. It's his age. He's an old man. Look at the chiseled, the etched, the years of experience found on Karen's face. And later you'll be able to see him wearing all of our faces. Is that true?
Yeah,
have you tried me on?
Yes.
Does it feel extra good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
Did you feel the dramatic overbite with my
I
my
did.
upper lip there?
I did.
You did? Don't drool in that mask.
No, I won't.
Leave him alone, Sean Astin.
Just
What are
prepare
you
me a
doing?
memo to the art department, please.
Guys, I'm getting going.
Can the memo just say that Peter wants to see designs and sketches of all hand props before they appear on set?
Absolutely.
And that Boromir's bag that was presented to me today is rejected as a
You
piece
guys
of
are
design.
not being your job.
Boromir's bag is rejected as a piece of design. I don't like it.
Hollywood gets so
And that Boromir will need a bag within the next 2 or 3 days, I guess, so that they better come up with some ideas.
Do I have my bag at this stage?
We'll drop that down on Prime.
Because I don't know if I have it at the Moria Mines.
We have this person called the Strike Master. Grant Fahey comes along with his little elves and destroy it. It's a fast process, and they start from the top. They go to the bottom and sweep it out. It's all over. Tragedy.
This links us to the satellite. We send UHF over about 3 kilometres. Then we send a satellite, God knows how long that goes. It goes to Wellington, then it goes into space, and then it comes down again and goes to Tianao at the moment, because that's where the other guys are. And this, come with me, I'll show you.
Follow me.
Nope. I just remembered we've got Peter with us today, so we don't have to send it anywhere. That would be stupid.
Kate Blanchett is travelling this way to walk across the river.
Hi. Now you've got to go back the way that we come in the mornings, and you'll see the first set of cones. And there's a couple of lights that come straight through the first part.
Bring Kate in, but we have to drive her in. So Missy is establishing the cleanest way to get Kate to set.
I think Galadriel's all a bit poncy and a bit overexcited with her status. We don't all need boats. You could have got the bus, use public transport, or the subway.
You know what I'm saying?
The thing about Peter Jackson is he'll never ask you to do something unless he's done it first. So he's going to go in the water now.
Oh shit. Careful of your foot, Sean Astin.
I feel a screw going.
You feel a screw going deeper and deeper into your shoulder. Now we should do a bit of a rehearsal with Sean, just practicing.
With his arrow.
Getting used to the arrow. Getting used to being a man with an arrow.
The irony.
Oh, stay clear, everybody. Stay clear.
Everybody keep clear. Whatever you do, keep clear.
True baloney. Fuck. Gotta make some lockpicks.
And then I can have the Iroquois just like this with the pom-poms cheering me on.
Goodness.
Ow! Goes you! Go left!
They're just catching a vibe.
Idiot!
Good job. Here's a pizza.
Oh, Vigo. Sorry.
Vigo?
Hey, Vigo, are you on camera? No.
Listening? Yeah.
We could have used him. Hey.
There we go. Now we got lockpicks, baby.
Waiting any second, they're gonna say I have to go back to work.
Look at him. He's so cool. Just fucking
The
catching
more
the
variety you
vibe.
give them in terms of what you do in takes or what you offer the other actor, the more chance of something interesting happening. If you don't do anything thinking, well, they'll never use it, then you're giving them nothing. And when we're going at the rate we're going here, it doesn't seem like it. Here I am fishing and all that, but that's because I'm waiting between shots. But we don't have much time to get it really right, so the more you can throw out there, figure the better.
Yeah.
I think I better go learn my lines and forget about this for a while.
Whatever you say.
You're killing machines. Move forward with the intention that you're going to
like we've
kill.
already seen
So
this.
keep it fluid, not stilted.
That's
Give it
only
the
got a
best
little
you
bit.
can. Thank you.
Whoops. Sorry. I feel like it's dank too. You prefer repeating stuff? I know, right? Plus it's so dank. Alright, here's what we'll do.
We have to deliver PG-13, but you know what I would hope is to make it a relatively hard PG-13. So it shouldn't be surprising if the first cut that we present gets an R rating, and we have to go back and trim some shots. That would be the desire, so that we get a PG, but only just sneak in as it were. We're having to trim some shots, and then because whatever we trim can go in the DVD edition.
I need to get resituated here. Everybody just hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, okay? You're not holding on, Ike. Evil! Handsome man. How are you feeling, boo? I hope your headache went away or got better. Okay, you already know what it is, boo thing. With the 23 months, I'm glad you're feeling better. When you are ready, my king. 1! Oh, no, not 3. Baloney's trying to throw. Baloney trying to throw. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Timeout. Okay, now wait. Untimeout. There you go. You got timed out and then untimed out. And that's how we do it. That's how I show my appreciation for you. No, it's true though. All right, let me remod you too. The pure Evo 1. Yeah, I forgot how to do shorter timeouts. So you got a 10-minute timeout. But don't worry, I brought it back. We're almost done with this. We're watching Lord of the Rings behind the scenes, but I feel like they're fucking repeating shit. But I'm glad you're feeling better, boo-boo. I love you. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Me and Dark and Darker.
You'll arrive, the others will arrive behind you, Thomas will arrive, and then go. So you're only probably on there for 2 or 3 seconds. And we'll make sure once they'll come straight behind you. We'll make sure everybody stops safely. People should just move in and grab a goblin.
Yeah, let's grab a goblin. They really be yelling.
The difference between our background and our hero costumes for our goblins are pretty much as the hero lightweight chainmail, which was conceptually thought and designed and produced for this particular film. It's a chainmail that's 1/5 the weight of steel, so the character's able to wear the costume for a long period of time without feeling any fatigue from any exhaustion or weight.
Well, this is chainmail.
Gobbo Valley.
Lots
oh,
of
no.
it.
This is a Moria Orc suit that
I
I'm
played a
working
couple
on
runs
at
of
the
Dark and
moment.
Darker just now, boo-boo.
There's
Doing my
13,000 rings in one of these suits when it's finished. And it takes approximately 3 days to make up one of these
3
suits.
days to make one.
Some of the other suits are considerably more.
Yeah, it must be heavy. No
Because
thank
the
you.
mail is a lot finer.
Here I am, putting together plastic rings, and I love it. Absolutely mad as a meat axe, but I love it.
Cute.
And for me, it's been about 5 months of non-stop. Just the calluses on the ends of the fingers.
Oh my god.
But we'll get
Yeah,
there.
it would be expensive, I believe. 18 months later.
Welcome to the bubble.
Welcome to the bubble.
This has been our home for what, the last year?
Oh my god.
2 years.
No, we only had the bubble for about a year.
And the hostage.
Oh, and the hostage, yes, we can't forget the hostage.
What?
He still hasn't coughed up his... Last year?
2 years.
I'm sorry. Did they
No, we
have
only had the bubble for about a year.
And the hostage.
Oh, and the
Smurf,
hostage, yes, we
like,
can't forget the...
tied up kinky style in some chain as their hostage? Okay. Okay.
Hostage?
Sure.
He still hasn't coughed up his secrets.
Damn.
This is 5 million rings that we've put together.
War criminal.
Which is 10 kilometres worth of chainmail if every ring was stood on its edge.
Oh my
The only reason we
God.
know this is because the amount of materials that we've ordered through the supplier comes to 10 kilometres worth. There's twice as much chainmail as ever was originally asked for. And you can imagine how we felt when all of a sudden all these stunties are wearing chainmail at Helm's Deep.
They
And
must have,
giving
with
that-
budget-wise, New Line Cinema must have just been like, go for it. Absolutely crazy. Ike, hello, bud. Did you wake up? Get some more food? Yeah. Love you, bud.
Death. I'm sort of standing there thinking, well, I hope it all holds together, because it was never originally planned to do that. And so far it has.
Slay.
I'm just going to watch the blood off this one.
Right, just do it once more. Let's just do it once more.
Turn around, yep. Turn around.
Yeah.
Into the legs, yep.
The barbarian axe spin around. Get him, Gimli. Holy. They just introduced Dwarf class in Dark and Darker. Fuck him up! Fuck him up, Gimli! He's terrifying. What the shit?
You alright?
Oh, did he actually fuck somebody up?
Right, John?
Yeah. Well, this afternoon
Oh.
we've got the pleasure of Christopher Lee's company.
Take two.
Quite a few of his scenes were at some really bad noise, background
Yeah,
noise,
Pete
fans.
going feral.
You know,
Ah,
humming.
ah, ah.
So he's coming in to do his
Feral.
ADR, or looping, as they also call it, to replace his dialogue lines.
Power.
Greatest power. No, I think it's power.
You want more?
I think power is the word.
3 rings for the elven kings under the sky. In a sense,
Most famous.
is the most famous quote of the whole
It is.
work.
And not only that, the way that you
7 for the dwarf lords and their horses stone, 9 for mortal men doomed to die, 1 for the dark lord on his dark throne
Drama.
in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie, 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to bring them all in the darkness, bind them in the land of Mordor where the shadows lie. I mean, that's so famous.
2001. I was...
The beauty of cinema
God, I was
is
10.
that everybody that sees a film can have their own individual response to it.
That whole trip that we took on all these premieres, when everything around us seemed to be swirling around far too fast
Yeah.
and far too crazy.
I would
we were
hate
being
that.
treated in
That's
a way
too
that
many people, too
I
much
certainly was not
flashing
used to.
camera,
It
like...
was a lovely time.
Yeah, you get home soon, boo-boo. I love you bunches. Oh, I'm gonna send you money for Sophie right now. Yep. Love and appreciate you, King.
Premier étage. J'habite à Wellington.
Le français? Le français?
All of Wellington
Ike!
came to the center of town.
Ike. What? Okay. What do you want me to do about it? Go lay in bed. I turned the heating blanket on for you. I love you. Literally 2 seconds from finishing this.
To see us arrive, it was completely overwhelming.
The name of the capital city, Wellington, was actually changed for a day when the film opened there and became Middle-earth.
Hell yeah, they should have kept it Middle-earth, honestly.
There's a huge crowd of people here.
You felt that welcome and that love from the people of the fact that we'd made it there, the pride that we'd made it there. And they came out in droves on tops of buildings, you know, just completely there to show us their love. It was unbelievable. And that was special, and really special for Peter. It was a really important moment for him to bring his movie back to the people.
Sorry guys, I'm texting real quick. Peter Jackson!
Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you so much. This is the proudest moment to have Wellington turn out and be part of this. Thank you.
People are nuts over these movies, man.
If you've seen the movie in the next week or two, I hope you enjoy it. Because it was made here, it was made in Wellington.
So yeah, I was 10. I was 10 when this happened. So I didn't see or care about the first one when it first premiered. Like, I vaguely remember seeing it, like, on TV. Like, oh, this movie came out. And I was like, I'm 10, I don't know. But then, like, a few years later, like, the second one came out. A couple years later, the second one came out. And then they released the third one. The third one, I think I saw 7 times in theaters. By that point, I was, like, obsessed. You know what I mean? I was in.
It's been an unbelievable experience. I said when we started Lord of the Rings, if Lord of the Rings is the last thing I do in the movie business, then that'll be okay.
Period.
Thankfully, the fans of Middle-earth have enjoyed the results of our labours over the last 5 years.
It's strange when you think back to getting the part or going into a room to meet Peter and hoping that you get the role. And looking back on that and seeing where we are now and the response that it's gotten and how well it seems to have been received. Just so thrilled and so grateful to have been part of it.
What you saw evolve was a group of people that were individuals and disparate people who actually became a fellowship to the experience of making the movie.
It's the friends they made along the way, guys.
A movie that does as well as this one does is that the amount of money it's making and the number of awards that it's got becomes almost more important than the movie itself in people's minds. I look at that as, in a sense, being very much like The Ring and its effect on people. You know, you can kind of forget what we were doing if you get too wrapped up in that.
When I did finally see the movie, I felt a big weight lift off me because I felt like, you know, through everything that we'd all been through, it was so worth it because what Peter did was so beautiful. It makes me feel excited to get to carry on and go down and do more scenes and pickups and looping.
Hell yeah.
You know, that we're not through yet. We've still got 2 more movies to produce to the world.
It's still going, 2 or 3 years into the process, we're still getting together with our cast and doing stuff and the crew, and there's people that have been working on it for 5 or 6 years. It's become a lifestyle.
Yeah, this was only the behind the scenes
more than
for
just
the
a
first
job.
movie, by the way.
And everybody has become friends. I mean, everybody that's worked on this film, cast and crew, just have that comfortable shorthand with each other, and it's now just become a really comfortable, friendly, wonderful group of people to be associated with.
Love that. Yeah. Yeah.
This video is sponsored by
Yeah, that was only the, that was just the first round of it. We did it! We watched it. Whoa, I look so pink. Cuties. Man, what a fun stream. I just had fun just being cozy and derping with y'all. We didn't do anything too crazy, but you know what? We caught a vibe. I kind of like this pink. I feel like I have a pink filter on. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and raid into Burn, who is playing some 7 Days to Die? He's doing something. He's doing something. That's our streamer. Okay. And I want to thank you all again for being here. Okay. Love y'all. I will see you guys next time. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, no one. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. Raid, burn. All right. You guys be good. Love you very much. Bye-bye.